Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another weekly update on the McMinnville Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 6 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, August 7th. So as I always do, I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the information with you. So first off, look at active listings. Last week in McMinnville, I show we had 8 new listings kind of come on the market, which you can kind of see as a slight low for the last 6 weeks, about half of what we had the week prior. In total, we ended the week with about 61 homes on the market in McMinnville, which you can kind of see is just up 1 from the prior week, but marks another high for the 6 weeks. The median price and the days on market for the active listings, you can kind of see that the median price has been coming down a bit over the prior couple weeks. This last week came in at 579, down from 610 the week prior. And then days on market has been a little bit of a roller coaster here. Low of 20, high of 35. This last week came in at 26. Moving on to the pending listings or pending sales. I show we had 7 properties go into pending status last week, same as the week prior, kind of matching a low for the last 6 weeks. And we ended the week with 74 homes in pending status, and you kind of see that continues to drop a bit over the prior 6 weeks here, down a couple from the week prior. And then the median price and the days on market for the pending listings, we had a high of 524, a low a couple weeks back of 472. This last week came back up to about 500, so roughly kind of a midway between the high and the low. And then days on market, we popped up one day to 5, and there hasn't been a lot of movement there, as you can see, over the past 6 weeks. And then finally, we'll look at the sold listing activity. So as of the time I put all this together, I show we had 9 homes get recorded as sold for last week. And that's, roughly kind of about in the middle of kind of where it's been over the past 6 weeks on a weekly basis. And when I look the 4 weeks back, or basically kind of the prior month of activity, show we have 36 sold listings in McMinnville. That's up from the prior week. But again, kind of in the middle of kind of where it's been over the past 6 weeks. Median sold price, days on market for the sold listings, hasn't been a ton of movement there. Had a high of 500 6 weeks ago. This last week actually kind of marks a low of 483, down about 11,000 from the prior week. And again, the days on market hasn't moved a whole lot. We were at 7 for a while, got up to 9. This last week came back down to 8 days of average market time. And then finally, we will look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bars is the weeks of inventory. We can kind of see we had a low of about 4 weeks of inventory starting the period here. I got up to just under 8 weeks here 2 weeks ago. This last week kind of came back down a bit to just under 7 weeks of inventory. So, still a bit of a slower market from what we've been experiencing, but it's been pretty stable here the past couple weeks. Still indicates, kind of in general, a seller's market environment. And then the sale price as a percent of the original list price been, pretty steady, pretty close. Had a high of 101, and the last couple of weeks has been right at, a little under at full asking price at 99.3%. So hope the update has been helpful and informative for you. Certainly would welcome the opportunity to talk with you further, see if I can be of any help or answer any questions for you. So don't hesitate to give me a call at 503-680-2065. And be sure to please, like, comment, and if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. I bring you kind of weekly updates on a weekly basis. So if this is interesting to you and you want to follow along, please do subscribe. So as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.